What is up guys, Phoenix here, and welcome back to another pixel art tutorial. So today we're going to be probably working on the dabbing Squidward build I did. And if you guys want to just set up your space right now, just make sure you have a lot of space to your right because the dabbing arm does go out for quite a bit. So I made sure to make it quite spaced away from the Mugman build. Maybe a little too much space, but you can never be too safe. I do about 150 to 150 and make sure that the majority of the space leans towards the right side than the left side. Anyways. First, what we're going to do to start off is with 3 verticals sticking out of the ground. And then we're going to start shaping out the tentacles. So we're going to go up and to the right from here. So just keep putting your placement blocks to the right side or the top. When I say up and to the right or up and to the left or down to the right, down to the left, the way you know where to put your placement block is wherever I say first. So if I say up and to the right, you can put your placement block at the top and it's fine. If I say down and to the right, the bottom is fine. And yeah, let's just continue. So we're going up and to the right, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Up and to the right, 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2. And yeah, this is already taking up more space than I thought it would, or maybe my cameraman just angled poorly. Either ways, we will figure it out as we just need more space. I will just move things along. So, from that 2 vertical now, we're going to go to the left side of it. And we're going to up and to left 5 vertical. And we're also going to do something on the right side of it. So what I would suggest is just putting the placement block on the top and leaving it there until you do both sides. So up and to left 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the right side, up and to the right, 2 singles. 1, 2. Perfect. Now we're going to come back to the 5 vertical later. We're going to continue doing this 2 single part just to get his hip shaped out. So we're going to up and to the right now, 2 flat, 1, 2, up and to the right 4 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, up and to the right 11 flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, down and to the right 3 flat, 1, 2, 3, down and to the right 2 flat, 2 times in a row, 1, 2, 1, 2. From the right block into 2 flat, we're going to go underneath it and put 4 going straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's see, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. We're then going to go down and to left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down and to left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And then finally down and to left 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's where his hips should end. Now, like I told you, there's going to be a lot more space to the right needed, so just make sure you know that. But this is a majority of his body space right here. The only thing that's going to be missing is the arm, and then to the left side, a little bit of his face is going to tilt out. So from the 6 vertical we have right here, let's go to the top block and put 2 to the left. We're then going to go down to left 2 flat, down to left 4 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 1 leg because he does have like 4 different ones. Now from the top block in that 4 vertical we just placed, we're going to go to the left side of it and put 4 placement blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, followed by 4 vertical black. So just like this. Now from the 4 vertical black, we're going to start from the top and count 1, 2 down. So there we go. And add 6 to the left of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From the 6 flat, we're going to start from the left side and count 3 over. 1, 2, 3. And from this 3rd block, we're going to put 2 underneath it. 1, 2. We're then going to go up and to left 2 flat. Up and to left 2 flat again. And from that 2 flat 2 times in a row, we're going to go to the left side of the final one and put 2 on top. And then we're going to start building down. So we're going to go down to left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2. 1, 2. So now that's 1 leg, 2 leg, 3 leg, 4 leg. The only part that's not going to be a leg, by the way, is right here in the center. This is not going to be colored. But you guys can see that in the thumbnail or the finished build. Just make sure you don't color it from now. Now let's go up to the right side and bring up the right side of the shirt a little bit, because we do have the left side of the shirt started. So where we have this corner right here, we're going to go up and to the right 8 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now that I look at it, the pixel art is pretty small, so we're going to cover a lot of space in this one part. I might split it into 2 just because I like to take my little breaks and I'm very lazy. But otherwise, we're going to just continue let's plowing through this thing. So we're going to go up and to left now. 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up and to left 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up and to left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up and to left 3 vertical again. 1, 2, 3. So you can already see it's starting to curve up, and we're almost at the armpit part for the dab. So we have 6, 4, 3, 2, 3. Let's go up and to left 1 single again. Then up and to left 2 vertical 2 times in a row. So placement block 1, 2. Placement block 1, 2. Up and to left 3 singles now. 1, 2, 3. Up and to left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And now from this arm, we're going to start going to the right side and up into his weird crossface part of the dab. So we're going to up and to the right 2 flat, and we're going to do that actually 4 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. From there, we're going to up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 6 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from the top block in that 6 vertical, we're going to put 2 to the left. And then from that same top block, we're going to up and to the right 2 flat. So it kind of palm trees off in 2 directions. How about we bring up the left side as well, just because I don't want to do this full side yet. I want to have everything evened out. So we're going to drop back down to the left side of his t-shirt and start raising that up a bit. So we should have 5 vertical right here. What we're going to do is go up and to the right, so your placement block can go on the top or right side. 2 vertical. Up and to the right 3 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right 9 vertical next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Up and to left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Up and to left 1 single. Up and to left 3 flat. And from this 3 flat, you can actually extend it over extra. I think you can turn it into a 10 flat. So if you add 7 more to the left, you should be fine. So let's add 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if that's wrong, this part of the video probably is going to get edited out anyway, so you'll never hear it. So from the 3 flat, again, we'll mark the first 3. And we're end up going to the 2 after that and putting 1 underneath each of them. So we mark the first 3 flat, and then the first 2 and the 7 we place get 1 underneath them as well. That's why we have the 2 right here. Now from the 2 that we just placed underneath, we're going to go down to left 2 flat again. Down to left 1 single. Down to left 2 flat again. So we have 2, 2, 1, 2 so far. Down to left 3 flat. Down to left 2 flat. Down to left 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're almost done with the sleeve, so we're going to go down to left 7 flat and then start curving it back upward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From the 7 flat, we're going to up and to left 2 flat now. So placement block 1, 2. We're then going to start doing the arm, or I guess the elbow part of it. So we're going to up and to left 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from the 5 vertical, we're going to count 2 from the bottom and add 2 to the right of that. We're then going to go down to the right 5 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up and to the right 2 flat. Up and to the right 6 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now that there's like a little gap right here to mark the space, we're going to up and to the right 4 vertical. And on the bottom block in the 4 vertical, we're going to go down to the right 2 flat, and this should connect us to what we had before. And it does. Perfect. Now this part's the nose being covered by the wrist, so it's a bit confusing. You can't really see it right now, but it's okay. We'll get to it. So from the 4 vertical, we're going to up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 2 vertical. Up and to the right 2 singles again. 1, 2. Then up and to the right 1 single. I forgot. It was supposed to be 3, not 2. Sorry. So we have 1, 2, and then 1, 1, 1. Then up and to the right 2 vertical again. And then up and to the right 3 singles. 1, 2, 3. So as you can see, it's actually the same pattern twice in a row. We have 2, then 3 singles, then 2, then 3 singles. From there, we're going to up and to the right 2 vertical 2 times in a row. So placement block 1, 2. Then put the placement block at the end and just do the 1, 2 again. Except for the second set of 2 verticals. I don't know if I said 2 singles again instead of 2 verticals, but it's supposed to be 2 verticals, sorry. Sometimes I get sidetracked and I don't even remember what I said, but hopefully I said 2 verticals. Anyways, from the second set of 2 verticals, we're going to go to the top block and put 1 to the right. And we're going to the bottom block and put down to the right 2 flat. So it looks like this. Now let's actually go to the bottom block and connect it to what we have down here, just to make it easier for you guys. So we're going to go down to the right 2 singles. 1, 2. Down to the right 2 vertical. Down to the right 9 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to go down to the left 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the lower half of the nose actually finished. But there is a bit of like the collar that we haven't seen yet. So I'm going to go to the 9 vertical we have right here. And at the top block, we're going to count down 2. And from that second block, we're going to put 2 to the right. Because he does have a collar on his shirt that I forgot completely about. But lucky we're not too far gone where we can't just do it. Now from the 2 flat right here, we're going to put 1 extra to the right. Except from that 1 extra, we're going to put 1 underneath and 3 on top. 1, 2, 3. We're then going to go up and to left 2 vertical. Up and to left 2 singles. Up and to left 3 flat. And then to bridge this piece right here, we're just going to put 1 single at the corner piece between them, like so. But we still need to go back around now and finish this wrist part. So from that single we just placed to connect the bridge, we're going to up and to the right 2 more singles to it, like so. Up and to the right 2 flat. Down and to the right 2 flat. Down to the right 2 vertical. And from the 2 vertical, we're going to go to the bottom block and go down to the left 2 flat. And this entire section, as well as the section in the legs, is going to be left empty. If you want to fill these up with dirt, just so you know not to fill them up later, you can. But I will go over the colors later and probably mention this a second time, as long as you guys aren't filling things in the head without me. Now, from the 2 vertical we have right here on the right side, we're going to add 2 to the right of the top block. We're then going to go down to the right 10 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And to finish this shape, we're going to up and to the right 2 flat, and it should connect to what we already had built. So now we have the majority of the lower half complete. I think we're going to finish up the rest of it in the next half of the build. I don't really know if that'd be wise or not. We can always do a little bit more, so I think we'll do just a tiny bit more. We'll bring up the rest of the wrist and just leave some branching parts for the next part. So what we can do is actually to set up the rest of the dabbing arm. So let's go to the right side of what we just met up with. So over here. And what we're going to do from there is we're going to up and to the right 3 flat. Up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 2 flat. And this is actually going to go on for quite a while. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 sets of 2 flat going up and to the right. So this is why I said you need a lot of space going to the right side of it. So 2 flat like this. At the diagonal, we're going to do this 16 times. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Perfect. It's quite an arm he got going there. Right, Squiddy. And it's not even the end because we didn't do the tentacle yet. So we're going to up and to the right 10 flat now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we're going to start rounding this out so it has that weird oval shape with the point at the tip that the Squidward tentacle always has. So we're going to up and to the right 2 flat. Up and to the right 3 flat. Up and to the right 2 flat again. Let me just zoom out so you can see. Up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 2 flat, 2 times in a row. Placement 1, 2. Placement 1, 2. Up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 2 flat. And now we're going to start going vertical. So we're going to up and to the right 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into 2 vertical. Into going up and to the right 8 vertical now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we can also curve it back in. I don't know if we want to do that yet, but we can. On top of the 8, we're going to put 1 extra on top and add 2 to the left of it. Then we can start going back down. I don't know if we're going to do that yet, so I'm going to just probably leave it. So let's put dirt at the end of that tip right there so we can come back to it later. Let's see where else we might need to put a dirt to come back to for the next part. I can't really see any parts where we might need dirt other than the tip over here on the left side. So let's go to the left elbow where we have this right here built. We can come back to this later. Otherwise, everything else we've already connected. So when we're done, we're going to bring next part where we're going to do is add this part and that part to finish up the head. We're going to do the eyeballs, the rest of the nose, and then find the shading spots that would need to be done. But other than that, hopefully you guys did enjoy. I am trying to cut this short because I do like doing 2-parters because I do get tired. And I also want to have more recordings for the week just because I haven't been able to record as much. So this is Phoenix, and as always, I will see you guys later. Goodbye.